Well,
How are you?
are you still on the edge of your seat, or are you getting on the? Are you on the floor?
Uh, yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat. Um, you know, how many more stories can we hear before it finally happens?
Yeah. Well, you saw what happened in Iraq today, and they're supposed to be they're announcing their dinar is going to be worth more on Saturday, I believe, and then Bruce brought that up as well
Oh,
tonight,
oh,
and
okay.
TNT sent that out earlier today.
Yeah, I saw that. That was the most encouraging information today about the lower denoms coming out. And I was wondering, well, which day would that be? And
Yeah,
to get into the Gazette Saturday, that would make sense to those people. Otherwise, they'd say, "Oh, this isn't legal."
yeah,
Just
yeah,
thinking about it out loud.
yeah.
Yeah. Did you forward Bruce's call?
Yep, it went. Oh, thanks for reminding me. It will be coming immediately. I haven't up. It's on YouTube. I just haven't forwarded. Thanks for. Yeah,
Okay.
that's
And I
fine.
thought you probably have to take a little more time to put it on YouTube. And
Yeah,
I was thinking, well, it'll come pretty soon.
it's
But. And then if you said you listened, well, he must have recorded it. So,
yeah, it went up 38 minutes ago, and it's 16 minutes long, and
uh-huh.
so
Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna forward
So
it.
Saturday looks like the best prospect.
Yeah, yeah. It's actually Tuesday is when we start going in the public on the 15th.
Wait, Tuesday is when we go in?
Yes, Tuesday we go in, and the public goes in on the 15th.
The 6th and the 15th. Okay.
Yes, yes,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Very interesting. Well, yeah, well, you just wonder out loud. I mean, how can they put it off that far into October with the election coming up? But there are all kinds of things that I don't understand.
Well, there were things that took place. The Swift system dropped off because it ran parallel with the new QFS, and
Yeah.
the new QFS, it went by itself on the 3 a.m., not 12:01, but it was 3 a.m.
Hmm. Yeah, I thought, looking back, that has to be key so that we really are secure if the SWIFT is no longer capable of doing the kinds of things that, could harm us. Yeah. Huh. Let's see. Well, the Iraqi news, I mean, that's a big thing for them to come out there and tell the people. And,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
yeah. And I was also wondering, geez, they really have to put it in the Gazette for us to go in? Imagine every country had to do something like that, and they weren't all ready at the last second. But it sounds like they're getting the honors, which I'm happy for them. That it looks that way. Yeah. And let's see. Well, I did read the Restored Republic, which is a little Fleming update this evening, saying that liquidity, money was moving as of Wednesday,
uh-huh. Yeah,
and
yeah,
getting down to the paymaster level, bringing a certain amount of liquidity into play. And that was about it, and they can't say when, but it sounds like we got a better update now on the when. Uh-huh. Well, how do you feel about it all?
yeah. Um, you know, I don't have any feelings toward it at all. It's just that happens. Then ask me.
And I understand.
You know what
I'm
I
kind of that
mean?
way after you've had expectations and had them dashed over and over again. You just
Yeah, shoot.
roll with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, it's like being in a rowboat on a lake, and there's someone that comes along and creates a little wash, and the boat rolls a little bit. And you just have to go with that roll, and not get real stiff, or you might end up in the lake.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Well, yeah. Let's see. Uh, well, that's Thursday. Mark's Eve was not today. He won't be on tomorrow. And we didn't hear from Holly today that I know of.
Yeah, I sent that
Maybe
out. I did send
we
that
did.
out.
Oh, maybe you did, and I've just forgotten about it. There's just so much.
Yeah.
Okay. But, I'm just kind of thinking things are going to get a little more quiet over the weekend, perhaps.
What I sent
Oh,
out,
go ahead.
I sent out at, it went out at 11:18 a.m. this today.
Oh, yeah, I think it was about the Biden debate.
Yeah. Well, it was Pelosi stimulus, defund police, Hawley update, Fleming report, and the Secret Service keep it low. The secret keep it low. Video.
Well, maybe I didn't look at all of that, so I have to go back there.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fulford report is on Intel Denard Chronicles, and I imagine Rumor Mill News, or Before It's News, where I think they get it. And it's pretty scathing, saying that the U.S. military executed Queen Beatrix and the royal family in, Holland? And the former Prime Minister Mark Rutte, over the pedophilia and all that.
Yeah.
And he's implicating Mike Pompeo as kind of a bad guy in all this, which I find very hard to believe. That was a wrinkle in the whole report as far as I was concerned. But
who's implicating Pompeo?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Is it Ben Fulford?
Oh, no.
Yeah. He's implicating Pompeo, and as it related to Pope Francis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, go ahead.
Yeah, I'd have a hard time believing that. I really would.
Yeah. It's just so out of character.
Yeah, I agree.
But I think sometimes there's a reason maybe for things like that getting out there. Maybe it offers some kind of protection. Who knows? Yeah, you can just imagine.
Yeah, that's right.
By the way, we're talking about the dollar changing and everything in relationship to the dollar, the other currencies, and then the dollar and everything in relationship to gold. And I said, well, gee, it's just a matter of how much gold we have. The thought came to me that the report that the U.S. took control of the gold from the Vatican, and it's in Fort Knox. Now, that would be a game changer.
It would be. Yeah, I heard that some time ago, in fact.
Yeah, I think that it could be that it was, or a lot of it was our gold to begin with, and it was
repatriated,
stolen by, the older, previous, let me say, administrations, or people during previous administrations.
Right.
Yeah. Right. So I just thought I'd throw that out there for whatever it's worth. Because it's so hard to account for everything. You just kind of approximate, the dynamics, but you need inventories, audits, and all that.
Right.
Yeah. Well, even Fulford, going back to Queen Beatrix, he said, this is a report, I don't have a confirmation yet, but the sources I get it from have been very reliable. The U.S. military took her and them out. We'd heard that the U.S. military was pretty active in Europe for going on several months, I guess. Yeah. Well, so many stories, and then all the lies and manipulation go along with it. I did find it interesting, the report about the debate between Biden and Trump, that Trump made the quip, it looks like you and I, Chris Wallace, are the only ones here debating.
Yeah, I actually heard that. That was about the only thing I heard.
Yeah, apparently, what suggested was that Wallace gave Biden the questions ahead.
Yes, that's, yep.
That kind of thing. So,
Yep.
and then the talk of Biden wearing contact lenses that helped him to see certain things,
Yeah.
the earpiece and all that.
I'd like somebody to force that issue. I really would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess people were tweeting and saying, "Oh, gee, when Joe looked ahead, and he had that kind of glazed look in his eye, he actually got lucid, like he was reading his lines." It's all kind of interesting. I wasn't there to watch it, but lots of people watch.
Huh.
Okay, well, Tuesday looks like the next day. Go ahead, and that fits in with international time.
Yep, that's right.
Out of fairness to the rest of the world.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm getting ready to go for a walk, my friend, so...
All right. Enjoy that.
I think
Walking
there's...
in the evening's pretty nice because you're less distracted if you want to, focus. And it's cooler.
By the way, I saw the vote went for the stimulus. The Congress passed it, but I missed out. I think they pulled out $330 million to fund the police more, to give them more money, and that created quite a ruckus.
Yeah, what's wrong with the police?
Yeah.
Who's going to protect us?
Yeah, it's well, they're showing their cards. They're showing who they really are. So it's really it's not a bad thing because the police will get funded. They'll have more money than they know what to do with. So when that time comes,
I mean they're trying to take us out of our our traditional reality, and after a while, there's a lot of head scratching and talking.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it gets around. Okay, Dan. Well, have a good walk, and we'll talk with you next time. And
sounds good.
keep the faith.
Okay, we'll do it.
All right. Take care.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Bye now.